Hey, it's Andy Bricks, and it's been a while. 2 months, I think. So, maybe not quite, but yeah, it's close to it, which is disgusting. And yes, I I just got a little bit slack on it there, and we're back to it. Was a little bit disappointed with my Millennium Falcon, as you may have heard with my last video. So doesn't quite all fit in the picture here, but this is what we're looking at. Normally I just take a photo now and have that as my thumbnail, and take it all down before I start filming. But I don't want to take this out of the box, but I will cut the tape and we'll have a look in the top, but you guys know what it is really. I wasn't even going to do that, but I thought, hey, why not? This is what I missed out on doing last time when I made a video, so I should really do it. Got a bit of a pile here. Wasn't supposed to be buying Legos, but got a couple of things cheap, half price, and the other ones were a little bit cheaper than that. I mean, not quite as cheap as that. I wish they were a little bit cheaper than that. But yeah, so here's our. Let's just zoom. Where's our zoom? So that's my inner box Millennium Falcon. The sun's going to come out for it. It has been so cold here in New Zealand, but that's just how it goes. So big box. It's featuring on the edge of my little studio area. So I've been wondering if it was gonna fall, and I heard this tackle. Look at that. What happens when you don't come in? Bit of cat hair here and there. Looks like the cat's been maybe up here. I don't know if she was, but I'm not sure what's going on there, Andrew. Excuse me for 1 second. I can't seem to get it. I'm not sure. I don't know what I've done wrong there, but sorry for that. Not sure. So that's right out as far as we can. Oh, we're off the edge. It's a bit like living. So I quickly went and watched Stubbs' video again, because he's the only video I watched of an unboxing of a Falcon in a box. So we'll just get a little bit, and I'm pretty sure that I can see through that gap the Star Wars words on the bottom of the box. Sorry, not supposed to be saying things like that. They are not in it. Just gonna put that down for a second. I don't want to cut the actual Lego set. Gosh, wouldn't that be disappointing? Oh, that would just break my heart. Oh, and you can share this with me. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful thing. Again, it's so nice to have one that's... Oh, I'm having a bit of trouble. Oh, excuse that noise. So there we have the bottom of the box. What a monster. I hope one day I'll be able to afford to build it because it's a lot of money. $1,500 here in New Zealand. I was going to bring in my lay-by card to show you guys, but if you just go to lego.com and click on the New Zealand English flag, you'll see all the prices, all the lovely prices we get to buy Lego for here in New Zealand. But yes, it's the price you pay for, hang on, let's get it right, living in paradise, I suppose, because it is a beautiful country. And we have, our government, oil, there's a big deep sea oil exploration going on off our coast, and they use the sonic blast to map the bottom of the sea and to see if there's any oil deposits under the ocean bed, I suppose. But it plays havoc, I've heard. Well, the Greenpeace say on the poor whales, and yes, that's not very good. So our government, which we've just got, used to be under another party for 9 or 10 years, and man, they're just ruthless, and you wouldn't think that down in New Zealand, but yeah, it's more about, you know, the rich getting richer, and, you know, instead of taxing the rich, which is what, you know, I believe the rich should be at a higher tax bracket, but they seem to get tax benefits. It's really strange. Seems to have the more money you have, the less you have to spend. It's the funny old world. Okay, let's just keep with the theme. I missed out on this when it first came around. They went like hotcakes, and I have waited till the second drop of them. Now we've got set 75211. So just set up our camera a little better. We're going to have to air out that far. So we've got Imperial TIE Fighter. Half of the reason for this set is this is quite possibly, you know, I'm just going to move that light. Quite possibly one of the better TIE fighters. Well, it is. It's the best TIE fighter that I've made to date. And it's possible, without the invent of new pieces, whether it'll change much from here. I'm sure it will, but half the reason for this was to get this motley crew at the bottom here. These two guys and the trooper, which I think they all jump ship. So your TIE pilot's the TIE, and the other three are from something that's going on down on the ground. So it's yeah. So we've got Woody Harrelson as a character, which is fantastic. I think they just done such a good job. Love that Han Solo with the new mould for the helmet piece. It's incredible how many new moulds are coming out. They just, I probably say this too often, but well, you know, I was talking to someone the other day and it was like, when did it all sort of take off? And it was like, sort of around 2014, they just started going, you know, they just started more moulds and, you know, new parts left, right and centre, and yeah, you know, it's not often today when a set will come out that, you know, won't have a brand new mould in it. When, gosh, I remember when you'd be lucky if you got one new mould, you know, a year. I don't know if it was quite that bad, but that's what it seemed like. So yeah, TIE Fighter. I think it's about $120 in New Zealand. I think I paid 100 maybe. I should have been more aware of that. Sorry guys. Let's do these two. I picked up another 75207 Imperial Patrol Battle Pack. Is this helmet the same? It's not, is it? It's not the same as that helmet there, is it? They're different. Even though there's that extra piece on the front, which isn't on a normal Stormtrooper helmet, so I'm not sure. I think this guy, it's a shield that drops down over the eyes, maybe? I have no idea what that extra bit was. For those that have seen that trooper in the movie. Yeah, I don't think these are quite as significant of like a piece at the top, so yeah, got it wrong. Because I opened my last one and built it just because I wanted to have a look at those troopers. And I got another 75206 Jedi Incline Trooper Battle Pack. So disappointing they didn't go with the Phase 2 troopers there. You know, it's silly. That mould exists, so I don't know. I don't understand it. It would have been so nice to have a battle pack with that in it, you know. Yeah, I think there was... Yeah, I think there was... Might have been able to maybe mass them from the clone turbo tank when it first came out, the you know, the microfighter. So use your words, Andrew. Use your words. Cat's got my tongue. That naughty cat loves to keep me awake. Wait till I'm just falling asleep and it'll come and meow. Good like that. Right, got a bit of a bargain here, only because it's so old. I liked the ship, and it is 75178, the Jakku quad jumper. Really liked the ship. I thought it was a cool looking thing, and it's quite a solid little build through there. I missed out on this character when the book came, and it was an exclusive character to that. And I don't think I've got too many, or if any, not many if any, of this chap here, who has this extra black bit around it. I don't think that's pretty standard on their troopers, so First Order Stormtrooper, that's what it says, but I'm sure that's an extra bit. I'm sure my other ones don't look like that. Yeah. Wish I had some Lego down from out of storage to, what was it? Yeah, I can't see anything. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's more all white. That black, it's heavy in the black in the front. But yeah, very cool ship. And, you know, a little bit significant to the movie. Bit of a mark through the box at the top there. Not too bad. This was the last one, you know. That's why I grabbed it. You know, there was like 9 of them or so to start with. And they were $100, I think, if not more. No price. $100, and it was down to $54 on clearance. So, you know, it's not a bad price for us here. It's just about half, if not is half. I'm not quite sure what the retail for it in New Zealand was. If it wasn't 100, it was 109, so, or 110 maybe. So, had to have that one. You know what it's like. Star Wars collecting. I did sell an old Star Wars set the other day, and I used to have a copy of it, and I gave it to a friend, and it was, I think it had its box as well, but that was the first B-Wing. I had a sealed one that I'd brought off a trade me here in New Zealand, and paid about $130 for it. It's in one of my videos, briefly, I think, as I forgot to put it in my unopened Star Wars collection video. Second set I got cheap was 76084, the Ultimate Battle for Asgard. Now, I always wanted this set, one for Thor's helmet, and love this minifigure. Just think that she looks fantastic. Even this one here, and it's nice to have a bit of his cape. You know, it looks like half a cape. It's not quite as large as I would have thought, but oh, there we go. It looks cool. Yeah, no, I like it. Cool minifigs. More for the minifigs than anything. It's alright, you know, the Hound. I can't really remember it in the movie. I need to see it again. I think I got one of these chaps in the Age of Ultron, Infinity Wars, Age of Ultron. Cut it out. How old is that? Age of Ultron. It's cutting back a few years. So this was $100. They keep dropping it down. Looks like it's dropped 3 times. And then it was $54, so just had to have one. Really cool ship. Love the ship. Just, you know, it looks like a really cool toy. You know, I love spaceships, so, you know, anything UFO or spacey. I'm sure you guys that watch my channel know these things. Andrew and his flying vehicles, loves them. Right, we're getting there. Finally picked up this one. What a monster. 76108. The where's that light coming from? I'm not sure, but yes, very cool set. The Sanctum Sanatorium, bit of a pizza shop, and Spider-Man's house. You know, not his house, his apartment that he's always laid on the rent with. But yeah, basically got this set to complete the crystals, which, you know, it's just, this irked me so much. You know, this is another thing that really disappointed me, was needing to buy every one of these sets to, you know, but that's what a collector does, I suppose. But, you know, I would, if I could have, I would have just brought Thanos with the glove in the ship. You know, I would have brought the 2 sets to make the ship up, and this one, which would have left out 2 sets, the Hulkbuster and that little terrainy one, which really is stupid. But yeah. And again, one day I'd love to have these all opened and on a shelf, you know. maybe I could one day put a shelf up there, maybe, and open some of these. But yeah, very cool set, and a lot, you know, that's awesome. It's got some cool minifigs that you don't get in other sets. You know, our update of Doctor Strange, this chap here, I haven't even seen this movie yet, so that's how slack I am. But yeah, I did go to Han Solo, but yeah, I'm desperately wanting to see this. I saw Black Panther the other day. I wanted to see Black Panther before I saw this, just in case they sort of, you know, carried over into each other. So that's the reason I hadn't done that. And because I didn't see Black Panther, I had to wait till it was out on video, and we are running out of room. Again, I've let my haul get too big, and I've got 3 sets to go. One of them's little, so let's hammer that out of the way. This was half price as well, 76085 Battle of Atlantis. Would have loved to have gotten the 3 sets, but it's so expensive to get the 3 mother boxes. I think the big set, the flyer that's got the Batmobile in it, it's on clearance at $150 here, so you know, just too much, and then I've got to put it somewhere, which is becoming a bigger issue here, which is why I've, you know, sold some sets. Oh yeah, the B-Wing, yeah, sold it for $150. Sorry, I don't know how I got sidetracked there, but yeah, or if I'd told you, but yeah, sold my old B-Wing. And I'll be able to get my the one that I gave to a friend back for a review, so as long as I get it on the channel, I suppose. So we've got Battle for Atlantis, set number 76085. It was really just after a Parademon. Would have liked a green one as well, but happy to have just this one, you know. So, you know, probably sell for $15 on our local site here. That's if you can buy them, that is. I'll save that one for last, it's a little bit special. I still got my old mine from 2012 boxed, and I was so impressed with the new mine. It was $40 cheaper in one store. I think it's $180 in New Zealand. Set 60188. I don't know what it's called. We'll just call it the City Mine with the awesome big machine in it. I feel like I've had this in my haul already, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. So yeah, got a very cool black bear. I like him. I haven't sold my my forest police with the brown bear in it yet, but it is for sale. But you know, I can't see it selling, so I'm not too worried about it. Things move pretty slowly here in New Zealand. Very slowly. It's just people don't want to pay, you know, ridiculous prices for Lego, so, you know, even though some people ask even crazier prices, you know, some people just don't, you know, they just want to pay what you've paid for it, and it costs money to sell stuff, so got to get your money back. Oh, that's good, that one goes with that. I found another bag, so. Love the glow-in-the-dark spider. Love the new gold pieces. Would love to build this and my other city mine and combine it somehow. Love to do a dub on, you know, He's just made that, you know, brought a couple of diners and made the 2 diners. You know, put 2 boxes into one and made that very cool 1-floor diner with a hot rod on the roof. Awesome, you know. Love to be able to jam something out like that. I think I would still keep this as it is. But yeah, just combined everything else. Man, this truck looks so toyish compared to the last one they did. I don't know what the price difference is. Another thing I don't like, I hate the rake on that there. Look at it. How's he going to actually see out through all this stuff here? I think I should have put a couple of clips on the bottom there with, you know, either a 1x1 brick or built it up with a clip and then 2 1x1 1/3 element plate stud things, you know, like a piece of that there, just one stud. That's what I'd do if I had this. It just looks ridiculous, but yeah, it is what it is, and it is a toy. Come on, let's get real. So there we have the City Mine. Laid by all this, you know, I think a couple of half price sets I jammed on a bit of credit. Stepdaughter's 25th birthday coming up, so I've wanted to get her her boyfriend's a DJ, and you know, they party all night and do all those sort of funny things that you do when you're 25. And yeah, wanted to get her a nice mirror with lights around it, like a stage mirror. And yeah, very hard to find. Had to get someone to make one. Rather expensive, as everything is here in New Zealand. That's how it goes. Okay, so when I did get my Falcon, I'm in a loyalty with Toy World. So for every $2.50 you spend, you get $10 back, or every $2.60 I think it is you spend, you get $10 back or something. So I had accumulated, when I picked up the Falcon, $70. And then they got in the fantastic Lego Ship in a Bottle set 21313 Lego Ideas number 20. I think I've got about 5 or 6 of these Lego Ideas sets. It'd be nice to have 1 to 20, wouldn't it? Gosh, what a collection that'd be. Very cool. Couldn't go past this one. One thing I am sad about, and I may very carefully open, using a little bit of heat to release the sticky tape, just so I can put it back where it is. But these pieces in the front here, all 4 of them, those huge things, which I think I last saw these was when I brought the Space Police headquarters. They got a couple of blue ones, I think, in the building. And yeah, that was, I think, the last time I saw that cast being used. So it's good to see it back again, 9 years later. It's awesome. And in Clare, I'm sure everybody will be wanting to buy these sort of things for mocks and stuff, you know, corner of buildings, maybe. I have no idea. Top floor, corners, I have no idea how you guys mock and stuff, but yeah. So, the ship's got a name. Not sure how to pronounce that, being a great reader that I am. Leviathan. I'm not sure, but very cool compass piece under there, exclusive to this. Exclusive little sail prints, which are our 1x1 sizing. Very cool little box. Got the Kraken getting the bottle. Hey, is there any whiskey in there? Rum? Any rum in that bottle there, boys? So yeah, same on each end. A ship does not float in every few other languages that they supply it to. So very cool. I had it sitting on my piano. First person that came through the door said, "Oh, can I buy that off you, Andy?" And I was like, "Look, maybe... Oh, let's get back to how much I paid for it." Okay, so $150 in New Zealand. They had, I think it was the Queen's birthday weekend, maybe. They had a sale which had a coupon book, and I was able to get 25% off on this. And with my $70 and my loyalty, I ended up paying $42, I think, out of my pocket. So, very good deal. But yeah, so these are floating around in there, and I'd hate them to get scratched, because that's what happened with the UCS Slave 1. I think I watched Jang's review of it way back when, and some guy had commented that his cockpit piece, as it was just floating free in the box, as they all were, he said that he had 80 scratches, I think he said that he had counted on it, which I'd be getting hold of Lego and saying, "Replace it, please." Jang said he had a couple on his. Caused me to open my UCS UCS Slave 1 and bag that cockpit piece before it had a chance to... I don't even know how it was getting scratched. But yeah, these are loose in there. Just, I think someone opened the box, and it may have even been just the Lego review of it, and I can't remember. But they were neatly stacked in there, like in each other down there. So I can't see that happening for, them staying in that position for long. So I'd like to open it, bag each one individually maybe, and it's just, it's such a big piece, and who wants to have a mark on it? No one. I don't even understand why they wouldn't even bag it. It's just ridiculous. Why do they do things like that? They obviously don't consider how much somebody's paying for it. At the very high end of the scale, $150 in New Zealand, it's a lot of money. And to open that and find some scratched pieces of plastic would be disgusting. So when I picked up my Falcon for the second time, I got some poly bags given to me, and I was so lucky. I cracked it on the poly bag front. So we got 30497, first order heavy assault walker. Now I never got the big build of that, which I would have loved to, but I'm happy to have the poly bag. We've got a City poly bag 30358, which is a dragster, which looks quite cool actually. I like it. Got a few of these. 30356. Built one, gave one away. Looks like I've only hung on to one of them. I'm sure I think I've got others of them, maybe another one or two. And then I totally cracked it. Got given this for, I've already got a couple of them, so I've got another DJ 40298 from Star Wars, the click together figures. There's two new ones out for the Han Solo movie, which I'm just waiting to get. I had a look on eBay and there was only one. I was like, what? And there was one in New Zealand of Han and some gear. It was $35. I was like, if these have come to Toy World, then surely we'll get the others. Mind you, we didn't get the R2-D2 one. I had to buy him. So I've got a couple of those. Let's spread them out like that. We've got, it doesn't even have a number, so you can't buy this one, I take it. This is Teenage Groot as a key ring. I think the expression on the face is different from him in the set. Man, they could have used those 1/3 size legs for the Teenage Groot, that they've got on the new Harry Potter stuff. Isn't that cool, that new Harry Potter stuff? Gosh, yeah. I've already been told, given the okay, you can get the Harry Potter from my partner, so she just loves it. Got 3 of Groot. Actually, think I got 5 of them. Gave 2 away. And I have got 2 woos on a keyring. And they come just already made up. You guys know how these work, eh? Actually watched someone pull one of these to bits and, pull the keyring piece out of the top. And actually I would recommend you watch it if you haven't seen it. This guy does it pretty roughly, leaves a bit of a hole in the top of Groot, but this leg piece goes all the way up to create the neck piece. So when they put that pin into the top of the head and into the neck, it's going into the leg mould as well, which, have a look, it's really interesting. It's an interesting looking mould, yeah, which, I think the torso is, doesn't have the head stem on it, and, which I didn't know, so yeah, a whole new mould was created for, these, torso pieces, which is awesome. I only found out from watching that how to pull the keychain out of a Lego minifigure, which was awesome. So yes, like I say, recommend you go and watch that if you haven't, because yeah, it's just interesting, very interesting to see that piece through the middle of Groot, which I guess is through the middle of all of them because that's how they do it. So yeah. So I hope you liked that, and it's probably gone on far too long. Let's try and back out just for the final hurrah. Big haul, waited far too long. Like I say, 2 months it's been. It's how I've amassed so many sets, and yeah, I really am trying to stop buying Lego because I've got so much of it, and I was thinking, man, I'd love to get my Solar Sailor out and build that, and there's just so many cool sets I've got that I need to really, either build or do something with. I just can't keep throwing money at it, not without parting with some, so. I've still got some stuff coming. I've got the White Falcon. I brought that what else is there? I think that's it from Han Solo stuff. But I've got the 4 little cars from Speed Champs series, because I've been, collecting those cars. So they've got a few things. I've got the diners coming, as my partner wanted that. And so yeah, but I am trying to put a bit of a break on it, and at the same time move some stuff. I was thinking about selling a couple of sets like that, but they just they're not worth much until Lego stop making them. Really, you can't put it on no one's going to pay. Mind you, I think that didn't go everywhere, and it might have been just exclusive to one store here in town, so not super available in New Zealand. So, but yeah, $200. I think I've seen people asking $250 for them. So the most you could do is get your money back on it at this stage. So, but yeah, the city stuff that I've got, it doesn't sell as I thought I could at least just get my money back on it, but it's just not much of a demand for it, and yeah. It was a bit of a silly buy, so I don't buy City now, unless it's, something like the gold mine. I just wouldn't really, I'd like the hospital that's coming, only because I sold my 2012 or 2013 hospital, the littler one, but yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of an addiction. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and sorry it's been so long. I went to a Lego meet the other day for the Lego Club, and someone said, "Haven't posted anything for a while, Andy." So, I'm sorry, and I will endeavour to do better, which is all I can do. But yeah, I need to start doing these reviews and just get on with it. Motivate yourself, boy. Okay, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Probably rabbited it on too long again. And yeah, keep loving Lego. And comment, like, and subscribe. And if you subscribe and you haven't, I'm keen for. I'll subscribe straight back to you, as that's how this community will grow, is by us loving each other. And subscribe to everyone that subscribes to you. That's what I say. If they've been kind enough to give you a subscription, give them the subs back. Even if that's their first subscription, doesn't matter. Just give it back. Love it. Love the love. I love you guys. Like I said, see you later. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Andy Bricks out.